Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hey, Daddy, this is $1 beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose.
All right. Fuck all that. Listen, we're in the third round of the Antuanne Russell versus Viktor Postol fight, and we have a little late start. Obviously, we're scheduled to go live for the Brooklynite Christopher Colbert. Actually, we Googled it. It's only Chris now.
It's only Chris.
We were scheduled to go live for Chris Colbert versus Juan Luis Garcia, the late replacement. But we're in studio, and Antuanne Russell was taking such a huge step up facing the former world champion and Viktor Postol. We decided to just go live right now, ladies and gentlemen. As always, to the left of me, Daniel Alvarez, a.k.a. Ringwalk. Danny, what's going on?
What's up, champ?
Just watching this fight here and looking at the fact that Russell is super aggressive. Nothing like his brother Gary.
Right.
I know that sounds crazy since this guy's name is Gary too. Oof, big left hand there. He just landed on Postol right before the bell. But what I've been noticing in the last 3 rounds is that he's shorter. He's got to work more to land. What I'm noticing now is that Gary Russell, the one that did injure his arm in the Masiago fight, is in the corner, and it's an entire Russell clan in the corner. It's Russell Sr., Russell III, and Russell Jr.,
and
while Gary
and Antuanne Russell
in the ring.
Right.
So 4 Russells in one corner.
4 Gary Russells.
Yes.
They're all Gary Russell.
But again, this is definitely not Gary Russell Jr., the one we're accustomed to, the featherweight. Antuanne with a very aggressive style, and it looks like he has bad intentions on his shots. It doesn't have the typical boxer first posture either. This guy looks like he's looking for knockouts.
No, definitely. And,
good jab by Postol.
There's been a lot of buzz behind Antuanne Russell.
Yep. Postol using the forearm. A
lot of talks about him and his talent and what he could bring to the 140-pound division. Obviously, we just saw the undisputed champion earlier and Josh Taylor make a very tough hometown defense. So very excited to see what Antuanne Russell brings to the table. I mean, obviously, you were just saying off camera how he beat Boots Ennis, Jerron Boots Ennis, twice in the amateurs. So obviously, with the talk that is behind Boots Ennis, a lot of talk as well of Antuanne Russell here.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, he's looking good from an aggressive standpoint. He's making the fight. He's definitely trying to wear down the older Postol. But he doesn't look too accurate, not as of yet anyway. It's only the 4th round. He's definitely warmed up, and that engine is going good straight left there. But I don't know. It just feels to me like he's going to wear Postol down. He just landed a nice, solid right hook from the southpaw stance, did Russell.
So a few things to keep in mind. This is a 10, not a 12 round.
Oh, man. So no wonder he's stepping on the gas the way that he is.
You know, the opening and the closing fights on this Showtime triple header, the opening and closing fights were 12 round, fights. This is only a 10-round fight. Another thing to note, Viktor Postol has never been stopped.
Never. And he fought
Terrence Crawford.
Exactly.
I was at that fight. Did get dropped, but has never been stopped. So just something to point out there, because if Gary Russell, I think
Gary Russell's eye is starting to look a little puffy there.
The right eye?
Yep.
I have to get a different angle to see.
He's definitely not boxer first.
Obviously, if it is that right eye, that would be Postol's jab hand, You know.
Oh, another solid straight left by Russell. And obviously when the orthodox fighter is facing the southpaw, both their power hands go straight down the pipe. So it's a matter of who's willing to throw it. And definitely Russell, again, as he leads with the left now, is willing to throw it with another combination punch on the way out. Oh, we might need a different camera angle for me. Now, I looked at looking at the TV, and yeah, I guess. George, check your messages. And we're coming here to the end of the 5th round. Man, Russell definitely putting a lot of aggression on Postol and a high output. So I don't know, man, that the last 2 rounds that I've seen, I definitely have scored it for him. I just don't know that the judges aren't going to do the same. Like, I think Postol is already in a very defensive posture. He's on the back foot, and he better do something as a vet unless he's prepared to let this young pup run over him.
No, absolutely. Definitely wants to get aggressive a bit. He has to know that, you know, Gary Antuanne Russell, he is the favorite coming into the fight. And on top of that is okay, there we go. You know, on top of that, Viktor Postol is also going through a lot with what's going on back in Ukraine. You know, obviously, it's been reported that as soon as this fight is over, Viktor Postol will head back to be with his family in Ukraine. So obviously, prayers go out to those people.
Another straight left by Gary, and those are some very. I mean, you know, we know Postol's never been knocked out, but wow, another one. These are some big shots, and again, we got to factor in his age. All the rounds boxed. Good jab there. He's doing a fantastic job pressuring Postol here. Tried the left yet again, came up short. Postol landing a jab. You know,
very active
is Gary Russell, but he's having success because the pressure that he's keeping on Postol is allowing it's making Postol smother his own shots because Gary is right in front of his chest, so that he's not getting any sort of leverage or use of his length. Another right solid hook for Gary. Again, like I said, the posture of Postol, he's so defensive minded right now.
Yeah, no, you know, obviously.
Ooh, nice uppercut by Postol on the inside, though, as Gary was coming in with the right hand. Oh, big left hand by Gary. Man, they're fighting.
Definitely fighting and taking each other.
How many knockouts does Gary have? Is he a puncher? Because he's landing some huge shots here.
Yeah, no, definitely. Postol seems to be taking it well so far, though. Doesn't seem to be hurt, nothing of that nature.
So it's the right eye of Gary that I feel like could be swelling. What do you think?
I have to get a shot on it, but I mean, that would make sense,
Oof,
obviously.
Nice little back right hook by Postol as Gary was coming in.
Oh, nice right hand by Antuanne Russell.
And then finishing upstairs with the right hand by Gary Russell.
Nice right hand there by Postol.
You see, and what he does differently from his brother is his combination punches they're 2s and 3s, where Gary Russell Jr., he's like 5 and 8s, you know? So he has less power on his punches because he's committing to 8 at a time, so he's focused on speed, where this Russell, he's focused on hurting you.
Ooh, nice right to the body by Viktor Postol on Antuanne Russell.
I felt like he buckled. Oh, big left hand by Russell buckles now. Postol backing up. Made it out the round.
And round 5.
Wow, this is a firefight. Sheesh. And this is a huge step up for Gary, man. If he can get by this, he's making a name for himself. Plus, you know, his next fight will be even bigger than this one.
JY says Gary's 14-0, 14 KOs.
Oh, wow. All right, well, he has some power. All right, no wonder he's fighting like that. He thinks he's a puncher.
No,
he's been able to
absolutely.
knock everybody, but there's no one on his resume the level of Viktor Postol, and this guy's never been stopped, and he's been in there with Lucas Matisse,
Terrence Crawford,
Josh Taylor. Wow,
Come
and
on.
he's a big boy.
Come on.
I don't know. It'll be impressive.
You know, let's keep in mind, too, Victor,
Okay, so his brother telling him to sharpen it up. Yes, in studio we can hear the fight now, baby.
No, and just one thing to keep in mind, too, Viktor Postol not just has experience in the ring, but the
Good body shot by Postol.
Nice left hand.
Big left
there.
hand by Gary. Oh, an uppercut on the inside by Postol. Very crafty. But he is on that back foot, boy, and now he is like on toes, so he's not going to be able to commit. Nothing he throws will have power. Oh, body shot.
Left to the body by Antuanne
Russell. Boy, you know he still got that amateur style. He's like, Papa, you hear him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he is, yes, man. This kid is aggressive. I like it. Body shot by Russell, left hand to the body. Looks like Steve Farhood's scorecard. He has the first 2 rounds for Russell while he gave Postol the 3rd, went back to Russell on the 4th, and back to Postol on the 5th. Obviously, you know, we came into this fight after the 3rd round was basically ending, and I gave the 4th and the 5th to Russell myself.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Double
straight left by Postol. We're in the 6th round of a 10-round fight, and the timestamp is 1:37 on the Showtime clock if you're watching along with us. And Russell just committed to a big left hand.
Oh, a nice right hand there by Victor.
Yeah, he is swinging with bad intentions, Danny.
No, definitely. He's here to fight, never been stopped. And obviously, with everything going on right now,
Straight little left lands there for Postol.
I feel like Victor has more than enough purpose here in this fight.
Yes, he does.
Oh, nice jab there by Viktor Postol. And Antuanne Russell returns it with a jab of his own.
Straight. What was that, a right by Postol?
That was a straight right hand.
Uh-oh, the fight. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was Showtime?
Straight right hand there by Viktor Postol.
Postol's not really using that jab at all, but he's still finding ways to land some shots, though. This is a very tight fight, man.
No.
Because I feel like Antuanne is landing some big shots, and he's active, but at the same time, he's like pot-shotting. And you know,
nice.
Big straight left.
Nice left hand there by Antuanne Russell.
That was a lead, right?
Yes.
Nice jab to the body as well. Oh, my God.
Nice
that right hook was solid. Wow.
Nice right hand.
I'm really
by
impressed
Viktor
by
Postol.
this kid. I'm a little afraid he could get caught because he comes in
big
with
right uppercut by Postol lands.
Exactly.
But Antuanne Russell took it very well and responded with the left hook of his own.
I like his style a lot, but I'm very afraid he can get caught jumping in because he's coming in with all his might. Wow.
As we watch here, the replay for those of you watching at home on Showtime and listening to the Boxing Voice do our live fight chat tonight.
Right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful counter left hook as Postol landed his own little round, kind of roundhouse right. Russell's having so much success with that lead left.
Yeah.
Usually that punch needs to be set up with a straight right. I mean, excuse me, if you're a southpaw with the jab out of the right hand. But Russell is just using it because of those reflexes, man. He's able to jump in.
Absolutely. If you're Freddie Roach, what do you tell Viktor Postol in the corner coming in here now into the second round?
Use the jab, because without the jab, Russell's able to just jump in.
No, absolutely. And definitely with Russell being as active as he is
super.
He has to be able to counter and, respond with his own combination in between, punching in between. So,
man, he is on Postol. He's not giving Postol a moment of breathing time here. He's like pushing this pace, pressuring him nonstop. But he's missing wildly, man. I'm afraid that even if he gets past Postol here, I'm afraid he gets in there with the right counterpuncher. He can, they'll use that aggression against him. Looks like Gallo Fino celebrating 4 months of membership as a prospect, one of our YouTube members here. He says, I was watching the fight, got sleepy. Now I'm here. Well, shout out to you, baby, for watching the fight alongside with us. And anybody else that is, if you're right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this in the eyes of other boxing fans and let them know that we not only talk boxing 7 days a week, but we're also doing live fight chats here, calling the action in the studio. Shout out to Sticky Paul's studio. Looks like Farhood has Russell up by 2 rounds, like he should, because he is the aggressor.
He is the aggressor. He is landing
more shots.
But Ness, you noted it earlier in the round. He's also missing some big shots.
Yeah.
And it is during those misses that Viktor Postol needs to go ahead and let his counters go.
Oh, another big left by Russell. And you can hear the crowd. Everybody's like, oh! Good straight left by Russell to the body now. He is very
nice right hand there by Viktor Postol.
A lot of bad intentions on these shots by
off
Russell.
And then turns Gary Russell. Nice drive there, yeah.
He tried the double straight left like his brother in the Masiago fight. Ooh, nice. Short right hand by Postol over the top. Another one.
And another one, yeah.
Another one. He's finding a lot of success here.
Viktor Postol definitely came here to fight tonight.
Yeah. Listen, with everything that's going on in the Ukraine right now, I mean, this guy, it's going to be tough. He's going to fight his heart out tonight.
Absolutely. Prayers go out to the people in
nice
Ukraine.
Inside uppercut by Postol. Beautifully placed, man. I love how he leaned down and leaned to the side. Man.
End of round number 7 for us.
Okay, so we have Christopher Colbert doing the electric slide in the back, and he is sporting gloves in support of autism.
The fight trunks and the T-shirt as well, along with the blue hair. Chris has always been one to show up with the different color of hair.
Wow.
And it's always for a purpose.
Shout out to my Dominican brethren warming up in the background. Yo, Fred the Boss, you might be a genius. He said, it feels like I'm watching a left-handed Sean Porter. That is an aggressive style, and his head is getting in the way.
Not quite on that level yet.
Of course not. I mean, he hasn't mastered the craft, but wow, look, he does have the swells on the right. You keep missing it. That right eye is swelling. Postol's landing. And again, this is a huge step up for Gary Antuanne Russell. Postol, a former world champion, been in there with the best of them. I mean, I even remember he beat Hank Lundy many years ago in his home country. And this is definitely impressing me here from Russell because, again, the fact that Postol is an elite level fighter, but Russell himself has never been here.
No, never.
Like he's in the 8th round, a round that he's never had to go to.
As we see, Steve Farhood's scorecard gave the 7th round as well to Antuanne Russell.
Oh, straight left again. I mean,
he's having a lot of success.
Oh, big right hand by Russell. Is that it's going to be hard for Postol to steal around when these shots are landing the way that they're landing. judges love power shots, and this guy is putting everything into these shots. So much torque.
No, absolutely.
And no one's using a jab, really. Like, it's a power punch fight here. There goes Postol, attempted a jab. Oh, and he just shot a big straight right down the pipe. Oh, straight left again by Russell. Shout out to Postol, though, man. He can hang with the best of them, bro.
Absolutely.
He was, you know what? It just clicked that he fought Jose Ramirez, too.
He did, yes.
Oh, straight left. I mean, that was a round. He looped it this time. Gary Russell did and landed a left, but then also landed a right. Now going on barrage of left uppercuts while he was holding Postol's neck.
Do you see the headshots landed in us?
Oh, that one did, baby. Big right hook.
By
Sheesh.
Antuanne Russell.
Shout out to Postol again. That man could freaking take a punch. Wow.
A wild left hook misses by Antuanne Russell as the ref comes in to break a clinch.
Man, this fight is playing out like a main event.
No, very entertaining fight. Very entertaining fight, obviously, with the style that Gary Antuanne Russell brings and the expertise and the experience
of Postol.
Of Viktor Postol, with the experience in the corner with Freddie Roach.
Ooh, nice little pecking jab there by Postol as he backed up. And now,
nice left hand.
Oh, good body shot by Postol. Listen, he landed another right. Yo, holy smokes.
Big right hand.
Gary is in a real fight, man. Postol is not going to lay down tonight. Oh!
Both land shots after the bell.
Yo. Postol is not here to lay down.
At all. At all.
Oh, my God. I don't know that the Gary Russell clan think that this was... Did they expect this tough a fight?
I really do believe so, and I hope so.
Wow.
Because Viktor Postol is nobody to overlook. Has only lost to the top, to those fighters, you know, at the top.
Yo, they're not using the inswell, and you know what's weird? Because Gary Russell Jr. usually has his own custom-made Unk inswell. You remember that it's just like an entire steel sheet? And he needs an inswell. That eye is swelling up, man. I've been seeing that for the last 4 rounds now. And you see it there in slow motion. Am I kidding? Is it me or is that right eye swollen?
No, it's definitely swollen. And
good double jab, allowing him to land that.
Postol's jab hand is right there nearest to Russell's right eye. So
we're in the 9th, Danny.
No, absolutely. 9 out of 10. You know, a very big thing to point out here in this fight. It is not a 12-round fight.
I know. Wow, it's almost over.
So 6 wins it.
Good straight left again by Russell. I don't know how he's not winning this fight in the eyes of everyone, though. It's just too many power shots, and the repetition of it. It's like, when is Postol going to adjust?
No, definitely. Obviously, to close out round number 8, we did see Viktor Postol have some success. But once again, that's with Gary Antuanne Russell's aggressive style. He's been the aggressor and the successful aggressor, right? Landing some huge shots, some huge lefts.
Wow. What was that, a right hand by Postol? Man. I don't recommend fighters wear braids or dreads. See?
Nice jab there.
It makes the smallest shot look more dramatic when you have long hair.
Nice 1-2 there by Postol. Gary Russell coming back with his counter punch and the clinch. The ref breaks it up.
How old is Postol? I can't believe that he's looking this...
38.
Jesus. He's looking this fresh, like he's hanging with this kid. This kid's got to be, what, 22?
It might be a bit older.
Really?
I know he had a pretty extensive amateur background.
See, could I get a little Google here?
There, nice jab, left hand by Gary Antuanne Russell.
Postol lands his own left jab.
Oh, nice lead left hand by Antuanne
again
Russell.
By Russell. Oh, Postol counters him with a right hand and another right hand. Oh my God, Russell missed a big left right hook right there.
Nice jab there by Postol.
Oh, another straight left, followed by a right uppercut. Man, this guy, he wants a knockout, bro. He's not worried about boxing.
Which has never happened when it comes to Viktor Postol.
I know, but this guy, he obviously wants to be the first.
I don't know that it happens. We haven't seen Postol necessarily hurt.
Yo,
definitely not down.
Gary has to be in phenomenal shape, bro. Again, he's fighting a world-class fighter. Let me stop saying elite, but he's definitely fighting a world-class fighter as if he's been here. The boy belongs.
No, absolutely.
He belongs, obviously, man. He doesn't look tired. To be the first.
Oh, nice right uppercut there by
This is
Antuanne.
crazy. For it to be his first step up and it be this big a jump and he not even look tired. He's not gasping for air. He's not looking like a deer in headlights.
Round number 9. Yeah, no, I hear you, man.
I'm
Absolutely.
impressed.
I'm impressed as well. I'm just saying, it wasn't, Postol doesn't look how he looked at moments in the Terrence Crawford fight when he went down twice in that fight. And it still went the distance. Postol's been here for a very long time.
Sounds like he's saying you're supposed to break this guy down, slip into your hook. It was hard to hear because they got music playing in there and everything.
Yeah, if we couldn't hear Gary Russell Jr., we're definitely not going to hear Freddie Roach.
No.
Well, we did hear Roach. He said, "We need your best round right here. Let's go."
It's funny because both of them said that. Gary said something similar to that. This is the 10th and final round of a super lightweight contest. Woof! Another big left hand by Russell. Ooh,
nice
beautiful
left
right
hand.
hook.
Followed by the straight left.
Yes, he came out like a sheesh, like an animal in this round, bro. Again, he lunged in with that straight left. Doubling up the jab. I like to see that, boy.
Throwing a nice 3-punch combination there.
He wants to get Postol out, but it ain't happening. And that jogged my memory. That's what Gary was saying, man. He was like, you supposed to have been breaking this guy down. But he's headhunting.
Yeah, no, although Gary Antuanne Russell has looked very well, there's always room for improvement. I would have liked him in this specific fight to go to the body more.
Exactly. It would have slowed Postol down.
You have to chop down that tree.
Absolutely. Plus, a guy like Postol who uses his legs and wants to use the entire ring, that's how you slow him down. That's how you get him not to be able to run away from you.
As we say that, he lands some nice shots to the body and then goes upstairs. Oh, my goodness.
He stays in that pocket so long sometimes. I get afraid he's going to get clipped.
Very aggressive style.
Super.
Ref breaks up a clinch here with only a minute 30 left in round number 10.
Boy, Postol going to leave with that tag, man. Oh my God.
Nice double right to the body as he goes upstairs. Antuanne Russell lands huge on Viktor Postol. Back to the body.
1 minute left. You think he's going to be able to get the stoppage? I was just about to say, like, Postol's going to leave with that tagline that's never been stopped.
Postol looks hurt for the first time in this fight.
You're right.
That was a huge double right hand to the body of Postol, followed by that right hand upstairs.
Yes. I mean, the combination punching of Russell is just
55 seconds left here in the 10th and final round. If he wants to get him out of here, it's now. As
Postol fighting back hard.
Postol landed a 3-punch combination on the inside.
Man, they are. Big right hook by. He's hurt.
Postol's hurt. 35 seconds.
Right hook lands by Gary Russell, and he looks like he's got Postol hurt here in 30 seconds left. They stopped it.
Oh my God! Come on!
Damn, bro. I mean, look, it's still a stoppage, but it could have been cleaner for Russell, man. Like, you don't do that.
Postol was on the move alongside of the rope.
He didn't look hurt enough for the referee to interject. And where's the standing 8? Like just a full jump in stoppage? I don't know. It wasn't like he wasn't getting unanswered punches either, or rather taking unanswered punches.
There's no standard 8 count in the state of Nevada. Pretty sure that's like nationwide at this point. No standing 8 count.
Bro, refs give 8 counts. That's crazy. I mean, look. Because I was just saying Postol's going to leave out that ring with the tag that he's never been stopped. And now he's been stopped.
No, definitely. As we're listening to the commentary,
yeah, they feel the way we feel.
Absolutely, definitely leaves a bad taste in our mouth. Like
it robs Russell of a clean victory. That's what it does.
And that's gonna get brought up.
No, of course. Now there's controversy. Oh well, he ain't really stop him. It's fucking. I hate boxing. We can never get it right. Fight after fight, something happens. It's a hate and love for me. See, bittersweet, because this drama is what I get to report on. Because people are obviously gonna be there. Now he's using the inswell. Somebody tell Gary Russell to use it in between rounds, champ.
As we watch the replay.
Oh my God, that was the right hook that hurt Postol. Yep. He was really hurt. Shout out to him. What a warrior. But you see, he wasn't hurt enough for you to jump in, bro.
No,
was it even 7? I need to replay one more time. Was it even 7 unanswered punches for you to do that?
It was 3 landed.
Yeah, but he had his guard up. His guard wasn't, he didn't take 3 clean shots.
No. But
after the right hook, Postol went on the retreat and he went on the defense.
Right, he did take a couple of shots against the ropes, but they weren't huge. They were not huge shots. He wasn't hurt.
This is why.
And we saw Viktor Postol instantaneously look at the referee like, seriously, like you're gonna stop that?
Exactly. He wasn't happy with the stoppage, and I'm sure he didn't want to go out like that. Well, Gary Russell now improves to 15-0 with 15 KOs. And again, this is what you get here on this podcast. You don't just get that regular boxing talk. This could be the politics at work. Berlanga got to so big with 15 fights. People were putting him in the same category with David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Why? Because knockout sell.
No, absolutely. And he went on a streak, and it's been a couple fights that have gone the distance now. I'm sorry.
Well, we both can't listen.
He said,
he said he thinks the judges made the correct decision, but he means the ref. Yeah, the ref jumped in and made the right decision. He's saying.
And now he's saying that Postol wasn't even his toughest fight.
Really?
Or his toughest opposition. He says his toughest opposition is himself.
Okay.
This guy.
He said this guy. So right now we're just going to listen to his post-fight, and he's basically saying everything we were saying. He was in the ring with Viktor Postol, who was in the ring with Terrence Crawford, who couldn't stop him. I stopped him. So he's trying to take that credit that he feels he deserves for the stoppage. There will be haters out there that feel like the referee prematurely stopped this fight.
Yeah, no, obviously, although Terrence did not stop Viktor Postol, Terrence also fought a Viktor Postol in his prime, an undefeated Viktor Postol. That was a unification fight right there. Postol was a WBC champion going into that fight.
Yeah, I know, but, Russell doesn't care about all that. He just cares that, you fought him and that's what you did. This is what I did. You went the decision. I stopped him. Well, right now, Jim Gray hitting Gary Russell with a tough question, asking him, how does it feel to face Postol, knowing that Postol's family is in the Ukraine and he's forced, obviously, to have that fight with all this on his mind? And
for those who aren't able to watch the post-fight interview right now in the ring. Gary Russell answered that fight. Gary Antuanne Russell specifically answered the question by saying, "You know what? It's the fight game. We're here to fight, but I do send my prayers and my love out to his family because it's a war out there." So,
but he didn't just stop there. I love this kid. He just made me a fan. He said, "Look, they're at war out there and they're bombing, but this is a war in here, and we went to war, so I can't worry about that." I'm like, whoa, okay. This guy is a killer. He's got that killer's mentality. He's like, look, I respect everything that he's going through mentally with the war, but, you know, I'm going to a war right now with him, and basically he took him out. That turned me on. I like that. I love talkers. You got to do more than just fight. You know, you got to be able to entertain me because, look, the gloves are off now. The fight is done. You know, I could have left. There's people, I've been to live fights when once the fight is over, they don't even stick around for the judge's announcement. None of that. Why? Because they want to get their car out first.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be trapped in that crazy line. But instead, you know, if you are an entertainer, we will stick around. Nobody's rushing to get to their car. You know, they're in fact rushing to hear what you say something. And he got me. He got my attention with the way that he answered that question. And that's Gray's job is to ruffle the feathers. Larry Merchant used to do it
for HBO.
Exactly, for HBO. But he used to do it specifically to Mayweather. You know, he was the antagonist.
And before him, Bernard Hopkins as well. Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny you say that, Nez, because the first fight, we were speaking about this earlier off camera, first fight I ever went to was Broner Porter. Mm-hmm. And I remember that was at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. I parked on the 4th floor. I won't ever forget it. I stayed after Broner lost the fight because I wanted to see the post-fight interview because of the speaker, the talker, Adrian Broner is. Took me an hour to leave that parking garage. You know, I feel like everybody stuck around to hear Broner talk, and everybody left at the same time after he got done talking, so I don't think nobody beat traffic. An hour to leave the parking garage.
Bro, when I go to the tank fights in Atlanta, it takes you about an hour and a half to get out of that Atlanta parking lot. It's insane the amount of people that come out to see Tank. But this was a very entertaining fight. It had such a main event feel. I feel like the night's over and it's only the co-main, so they did a very good job. But credit again to Gary Russell for accepting this fight. Or pushing for this fight, because this doesn't strike me as an Al Heyman matchmake fight. Like, they usually don't match like this. Like, this guy just jumped up the rankings. He wouldn't normally be there.
And Showtime just...
Or be in the ring, excuse me. I meant to say be in the ring with this level of opponent.
No, definitely. Showtime just showed a Twitter poll on their live telecast for those of you joining us on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. They had a Twitter poll. 89% of the public that voted did not agree with the stoppage.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what I'm telling you.
Only 11%.
Listen, I am conditioned already. I've been doing this so long. I know what the fans are going to like and not like. And they don't like the referee to get involved. The ref's job is to protect the fighter, not to interject himself into the fucking action. We don't like that. You know, and he ruined that moment for us.
We saw a lot of it earlier in the Josh Taylor fight, unfortunately.
He didn't interject himself enough. That motherfucker went on a warning spree instead of taking points, you know? He made up for not taking points later on in the end, but, you know, it's so, again, I don't know who told me that my idea wouldn't work, and it was a professional fighter. Or someone in the industry. I think we did the interview here in studio, but I'll double down on it. I feel you have to have gotten in the ring to be a ref or a judge. It's unfair at this point what they keep doing. I've been saying that. No one's else said that I know. But it's unfair what they keep doing to these young men. I can't imagine my son giving up his childhood, giving up his teenage years, giving up his adulthood, to sacrifice every day in the gym to be a fighter for one of these fucking referees to steal his moment.
No, absolutely.
I keep saying it. I will be Zab. I'm the dude taking the fucking little stool and hitting the ref with it. You're not going to steal my son's moment. I'm sorry. Learn how to do your job. And since you don't know how to do it, you're suspended. Let's hire a former fighter. He doesn't have a job anymore. He could use that. You know, people would love to interview him now, too, because it's like, oh, wow, Andre Berto's a ref now. Andre Berto's a judge now. Now he's at every fight. It's a better position.
No, it is. You know, the only issue with that is being able to afford them. You get what I'm saying?
You bring up a good point.
I know. I know.
They're not going to take what these guys are taking.
I know.
But maybe some will. Don't go for a Berto. What about a Randall Bailey, the KO King? What the fuck is he doing right now?
No, I hear you.
How many guys could you name right now that have decent names that you can probably, make a strong guess that they're in need of a job, rather?
No. Quite a few.
All right,
Quite
then.
a few.
All right, then. So let's get them to be the refs and the fucking judges of the world. What's Big Baby doing these days?
Apparently making a comeback.
It's been all right. Well, guys like that haven't made their comeback, they can be our new refs. They can be our new judges. These mistakes have to stop. And anyway, look at the age of some of these guys. Like, come on, man. Are they even capable?
Talking about a lot of the older refs or judges that we see?
Absolutely. Yes. But again, if you've never been in the ring, how do you even know that Postol was hurt? Or hurt to the point that he couldn't protect himself? Hurt to the point that you needed to save him from him? Like, you ain't never even sparred.
Yeah, no.
It don't make sense. A professional fighter will fill that position 10 times better.
I hear you, and obviously nobody comes in straight into being a referee or being a judge.
They're like fucking lawyers, former doctors.
Well, I'm saying,
have you talked to some of these guys?
Yeah, no, absolutely, but I'm saying before they even get to that point, you get what I'm saying? They have to work, at least in Nevada, have to work other positions for the commission, like inspector, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But still, like, that was clearly a bad stoppage. Was it going to get stopped 10 seconds later? Probably.
It wasn't outrageous, though. I don't want to see people going over the top with it. Like, he was going to win regardless.
Yes.
All they did was make sure the judges didn't steal it from that young man. That's all. Because, again, we can't count on these motherfuckers. We just can't. We just seen it happen last week with Marquise Taylor. Right? That was his name, Marquise Taylor?
Yeah, it's on the Showbox card in Orlando.
Then we just seen it happen this afternoon with Jack Catterall.
That was bad.
We can't, it just,
that was bad.
They just can't allow it. And the only way to ensure is with that TKO. So I got a super chat from Kansas City. Mad Bent 100 says, good win for Russell. Josh Taylor next. All caps, hell no. Let's not, I don't know. Did you see enough flaws in Josh Taylor today that Russell would beat him next?
I don't know that he would. I don't know that he wouldn't, but I do know that Josh Taylor plans to move to 47 after today. So, yeah, I don't know that he's quite ready for a Josh Taylor. But then again, if it's a Josh Taylor that we saw today, who was very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable.
It was a very unique and interesting fight, that's for sure.
All right, well, here goes my Dominican brethren walking out. It's always so tough for me, these situations here, these Dominican fighters. I know that we come from a third world country. I know how difficult it is over there to survive, to just eat, bro. So I can't even imagine how these guys do it. But I understand, and I believe anyway, that that's why they don't succeed in this sport. There's just not enough money for these guys, man. And then once they get a little bit of money, the lack of discipline starts to show up, man. And, we've gotten a few world champions, but we have no Canelos, and obviously he's unique. But yeah, I mean, it's on one hand. What we got? Joanne Guzman. We used to call him Little Mike Tyson. He was trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. Obviously, Jerson Rosario just became our first ever probably unified champ. I'm going to give credit to Jerson Ravillo from New Jersey, who at least made it to the level to lose to Andre Ward. Argenis Mendez, world champion. Argenis Mendez became a world champion.
Javier Fortuna,
another but what man. He was, he was a regular WBA. I don't think he ever had the super.
But no, I'm just saying he still has had a very good run.
I mean, I would call very good run world champion, unified champion, undisputed champion. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying, given the pool in the recent years,
Javier Fortuna is like Chris Arreola. Had a very good run, yes, in the sense of financially. They've gotten a lot of fights. They're going to be able to, retire from boxing with some decent money and didn't let the game, take advantage of them. They did well as non-champions, because you got to imagine, your purse is almost guaranteed, depending on your division, obviously, to get to $1 million once you win that belt. Without it, you don't get there.
Right.
All right.
Chris Colbert making his way to the ring now.
I'm glad you jumped in. Who is this guy he's being walked out with?
I'm not sure. He looks like a child, though.
Exactly. I was throwing it to you since you're the 25-year-old. I'm like, who is this? Because he's obviously not on my musical radar. But shout out to Colbert, who continues to make all his outfits in support of autism awareness.
Not just autism. He's done several different causes. I know he's done a breast cancer one as well.
Yeah, where he wore a lot of pink and even the gloves.
The hair. Mm-hmm. The hair as well. So obviously repping Primetime Chicken. With
his own establishment.
Which is his chicken shack in Jersey. Mm-hmm. Right? It's in Jersey.
How many fighters have you seen come out with their own sponsorship? Not many.
Not many, for sure.
Yeah, that's right. How many fighters have you seen this young come out with their own advertisement on their robe?
Off the top of my head, just one other person I could think of right now.
Who's that?
Devin.
What do he do? The CBD company?
The CBD on his trunks before. So
okay.
Do you ever give it a try, or have you ever gave like CBD products a try?
I did. The Mikey Garcia ones, actually, the pound for pound products. Yeah, his gummies was legit.
For sure.
Yes, legit. Like CBD is definitely for like pain relief, and those gummies worked. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandmother tried Devin CBD ointment. Yeah.
I would love Primetime to get a stoppage. There's a lot of people trying to put him in a box of no power, but he's a growing man. You know what I'm saying? He's just turned 25 now. And there's that phrase in boxing that, you're growing into your strength. I want him to start establishing that amongst the media that, his man strength has finally shown up. Because
especially tonight, let's just point out, especially tonight, now 25 years old and fighting a late replacement in Hector Garcia. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So obviously tonight, if it was gonna do it, his last fight, he had King Tug.
No, that was the fight before last.
No, that was the last fight.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
No.
It was Abolera was the last fight.
No, he
Jaime.
Fought. His last fight.
Let's look it up.
Look it up. I'm telling you right now.
Look it up.
Let's place a bet on it.
No way. I've been stopped gambling.
Insomnia cookies on the loser.
Are they still? No, last night they were cold. They were not warm. No. Anyway, I was saying that the reason it was important to me is because people are automatically counting him out of the Shakur fight. I know you are too, because that's your guy.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
We have never discussed that.
I know we've never discussed it, but I know where your alliances lie. So we were looking up Colbert for
his last fight, King Tut, July of last year,
and I was right before that
at the StubHub, which is now the Dignity Health.
Yo, look at that guy in the red jacket, the commission guy, real quick. Just go like that.
I saw him. He looks old as fuck.
No, didn't he look like the Joker
from Batman?
Yeah.
I've only seen that like once.
I felt like I had a little flash of Heath Ledger just standing there. Did he have a cane in his hand?
I didn't see the cane, bro.
Wow. It would be so sad for me if Garcia like beat Colbert right now. I wouldn't know how to feel. You know, it's like on one hand, you know, I know that that's gonna change the life of this man.
Go to his box rack.
Yeah, no, he hasn't fought anybody.
Because I was gonna say, you know, 10 of his wins,
nobody's
by knockouts.
Yeah, but they're nobodies. Who are they?
Nah, I hear you. That's why I said to pull it up.
And then the first time he came to America, what happened? Decisión. What does that mean?
Against who?
I don't even know. Isaac
Chilemba?
not Chilemba.
He fought the super middleweight.
Yo, again, has the Primetime logo in the back. He's coming into his own too, Christopher Colbert, man.
16-0.
Uh-oh, sponsorship by OnlyFans.
There you go.
It's so crazy. This was not a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
these guys having sponsorships.
Didn't OnlyFans sponsor Floyd in the Logan Paul exhibition as well?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't
notice that.
I want to say.
I thought that was when he had the Ethereum on the shorts.
No, on the hat though, walking to the ring.
I didn't notice his hat. Damn, yo, and you got the wire right now. People probably definitely our alumni listeners are like, yo, Ness, play the soundbite. You know my body. Yo, I had Christopher Colbert and Shakur Stevenson on my show at one time, and they went at it. It was insane. I could only imagine and pray that one day we could get them in studio together. It would be fireworks in here, I'm telling you.
No, definitely.
But he's got to win in order for that to happen. Sorry, go ahead, Danny.
No, I was gonna say, obviously, you know, they've been going at it for a while, and two guys that we've been following since the amateurs as round number one starts.
But it never got disrespectful till that day, bro. They were friends up until that day. There was a lot of words. Oh, good straight right hand by Colbert. Oh, nice straight left by Garcia. Jab by Colbert.
Garcia, the southpaw fighter.
All right. So Colbert doubling up the jab, lands another straight right. Oh, straight right for Colbert. Lucky for Colbert that this short last minute replacement is a southpaw, because this will be his third one in a row. So he's already accustomed to the look of the southpaw, where most fighters, they normally don't have three on their resume. But Colbert just switches to southpaw himself. Uh-oh, and he's just gotten hit in that position.
We see Colbert with the high guard. Obviously, first round, very early into the fight.
Another little jab to
Colbert
the body.
is one of those fighters who takes the first couple rounds to, you know, process everything, to read you, to study you, and to kind of learn your tendencies in the ring. So, you know, nothing out of the ordinary here early on, a minute and a half into the first round for Colbert.
But definitely I'm seeing that Garcia has no respect for Colbert. He's here to fully take advantage of his opportunity. He's throwing some leather. And he has Reyes gloves on, which indicates to us that he believes he's a puncher.
Those are Grants.
Really?
Those
are Reyes, Chan. Let me see. No, I can't be wrong twice.
Those are Grants.
Let me see.
Those are definitely Grants, buddy. I could tell by the thumb. Oh! Oh, would you like at that?
There, Grant.
Elvis Grants.
Oh, good straight left with that Grant by Garcia to the body, which obviously upset Colbert and lets off a combination punch to retaliate. This is only the first round, man. Garcia came to fight.
You know, but can he maintain that for the 12 rounds? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's never been on this level with someone of this level for that many rounds. But Garcia obviously has some money behind him. Again, you know, coming from the DR, he got them new Pacquiao's on, buddy. He's doing all right. Oh,
You know, and obviously
he's confident.
Garcia coming out of the famous Cuban gym ran by Ismael Salas.
Whoa. How many fights he's been with Salas?
That I'm not sure of. But he comes from that Salas gym as we go to the corner of Chris Colbert,
who's choosing not to sit down on the stool and instead stand. Now, you know, sometimes we got to start asking some of our guests that question, because we as fans like to read into that. But if you've ever sparred,
you never sit.
You never sit.
Ever.
So for fighters, is this more comfortable because it's the position that they practice in every single day? As fans, are we reading into it too much by believing that, you know, a person that sits down is doing the right or wrong thing?
Does the sitting down and getting back up take more out of you because you begin to relax?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But I think some trainers like to do it to give your legs a rest.
But as a fighter, that's what I'm saying. Does it make it more difficult to kind of get your legs back going?
Uh-oh. Chris came out a little more aggressive this round. Oh, counters.
Nice
Beautiful left counter by Chris. Lucky he kept his right hand up, because Luis Garcia just shot a left that Colbert had to block.
I thought his first name was Hector.
Is it Hector Luis then? Oh, it is Hector Luis Garcia.
Okay. See Colbert with the high guard, but still coming forward though. Garcia letting his hands go.
And he's choosing to fight
uppercuts.
instead of box and break down Garcia. He's giving Garcia the fight he wants. This will give Garcia opportunities at success here.
You know, I think Chris maybe has felt his power. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Left hook to the face of Garcia by Chris Colbert.
Started with a beautiful uppercut to the body.
Another chopping left hand.
Beautiful right hook by Garcia to the head, and then did another one to the body of Chris, and another one to the head of Chris. Uh-oh, Chris, and another one, and another one. Come on, Chris, what are you doing?
He's still coming forward, though, which we don't see very often. He's a very good boxer.
Those two O's, those are right hands he's landing.
Chris with the overhand left.
Oh, man. Garcia,
right to the body. And now he has Chris Colbert on the ropes, but Colbert with the combination to the body, left hand upstairs, and now kind of throwing the right chopping hand in the clinch against the ropes. And he turns Garcia, so now Garcia's against the ropes.
Oh, that just stumbled Chris. Chris got to stop giving this guy opportunities. These are small gloves, man. This is not sparring where you got headgear and 16 ounces.
Yeah, these are 8-ounce gloves.
Shots still get around these high guards, man. He's got to stop this peekaboo shit, establish the jab, and look for the openings.
Do you think Colbert has felt Garcia's power and he's not fazed by it at all, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to just take the fight to him?
He just thinks this guy's not on his level,
Oh,
man.
nice. Beautiful left hand landed by Colbert.
He is landing some nice shots, but he is right there in the fire.
Nice right to the body, left hand up top. Another right hand by Colbert to the body.
Nice uppercut by Colbert. Garcia with a straight left to the body. Colbert with an uppercut to the body.
But Garcia answers with an overhand looping
Colbert
right.
combination. Right, left hand to the head. Both of them land
nice
uppercuts to the body, and Colbert with the 1-2 to the head. Punch after the bell for Garcia, no warning. Looped it around the side of the guard, too. Around the guard, man. But what are the judges going to like? The occasional pot shots of Garcia that are power shots, or are they going to like the combination punches of Colbert?
No, to me, it definitely has to be Colbert in that second round.
Good body shot there in the replay.
Ooh.
And look at how Colbert answers back. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Shot out. Colbert brought in Herman Caicedo.
I was just going to say that.
As a second. And he's been using his gym for the last 2 fights, and I guess it's payback.
Payback? You like paying it forward, you mean?
I guess, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how I take that. Fuck, I hate, because, like, yo, how's Sosa feel?
Well, I mean,
you invading my privacy right now. Like, this my kid.
You know,
I brought him through the amateurs.
No,
I got him here.
But, you know, with Chris living in Miami
straight
now.
right by Chris to start. Oh, my God. He sat down on about 4 punches. He's here to fight.
Round number 3
and he wants
underway.
to make a statement. Oh, double straight right hand. He's taking chances here, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Chris Colbert came out aggressive. Seems a bit more patient.
Did you hear what Abner Marshall? What is he trying to insinuate that Colbert's looking for rounds? Does he think that Colbert could just stop Garcia?
Maybe so. You know,
man, are you kidding me? He ain't even hurt him yet. Garcia's in this fight like he's the aggressor.
No, absolutely.
I don't know what. I hope I misunderstood Abner. This is new to us, ladies and gentlemen, being able to hear the telecast and watch the fight. You know we haven't done that here for about 10 years. So it is new.
Colbert still obviously walking forward. I really feel that he's felt Garcia's power and isn't fazed by it. Because we've seen him, saw it in the last round, starting to see it again here in round number 3. You know, coming forward, being open to shots as he is right here, throwing like his 5-6 punch combination. Garcia answers with the counter straight left hand.
I don't know if I agree with you more than I think that he is just trying to push Garcia to a pace and a level that he knows he's never been, because he's just never been in the ring with the level of opposition of Chris or even who Chris has fought. So I believe Chris is like, you don't belong, and I'm going to show you. And that's why he's staying in front of him, consistently forcing him to fight.
As Colbert lands a nice right to the body, followed by the left hook up top.
Colbert is so wide that just thinking forward, oh my God, that Shakur fight, him and Shakur, I got to see how that's going to go, because Shakur is more down the middle. Oof! Nice little counter uppercut by Colbert.
Oh,
and
beautiful
another
right hand to the body.
Beautiful right hand to the body.
And a right hand up top by Colbert.
He is now
shoots the jab.
Starting to land
left hook
some
right hand.
He's starting to land some really hard shots now.
Man, Chris Colbert looks sharp. Straight fast. Lightning fast jab there. He shoots off. And another one. Garcia comes to, to the body of Colbert. Colbert looks sharp here.
Yeah. Using that left. Oh! Straight left by Garcia, but Colbert answers with 2 straight rights. And ducks. Looks beautiful with the defense as he misses. Oh! After the bell lands 2 punches because Garcia tried to land 1. But Garcia could take a punch.
Nah, he could take a punch for sure.
But Colbert only has 6 knockouts. 16 fights, though.
Yeah.
What's that ratio? Let me see. Chris Colbert has a 37%. 37.5. Let me not rob him for his 5%. 37.5% knockout ratio. So they got to hurt, though, because it's not like Garcia isn't respecting him. But he is walking forward for sure.
I don't know why they have Berchelt up there. He's definitely fighting at 35 now.
Well, they just have a list of notable 130-pound contenders, and Berchelt, as a former champion, obviously has to be on that list.
Even though he's in a different weight class now?
Is he? He hasn't taken a fight?
Yeah, he has the fight with Nakatilia
Oh, it's scheduled?
Oh, no, not Nakathila. The
Good jab by Colbert here to open up the fourth round. We're on timestamp 2:48, 2:47, and we're doing the live fight chat for Chris Colbert versus Hector Luis Garcia. This is the Boxing Voice podcast right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to help with the visibility of the show. Garcia missing with the right hook widely, but smothering Colbert, pushing him to the ropes. And Bernstein informing us that Garcia's landed 55% of his power punches.
Now, for any of you boxing wizards, you guys know anything over 50% on power punches, you're damn near guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
You know, that's big.
Oh, big right hook by Garcia.
Followed by a right hand by Colbert to the body, and then the right left up top for Colbert.
Colbert is tick for tack. If you hit him, he wants to hit you back.
Twice. He's trying to hit you twice as much.
But he's got to be careful because Garcia is definitely throwing with bad intentions. Big right hook for Garcia lands, but obviously partially blocked as Colbert using that peekaboo style. Uh-oh. Now Garcia pushed Colbert to the ropes, has him in the corner, and he's unleashing some combinations here, some obviously partially blocked. Kenny Bellis comes and breaks them up and warns Colbert to pick up those shots, that they're a bit low.
Colbert looked confused when Bayless told him to keep his shots up.
Yeah. This peekaboo guard of Colbert is dangerous. Obviously, he has a plan, but, you know, that guard can be raked. We've seen Edgar Berlanga do that beautifully in the past. Good little inside right hand by Colbert. Oh, slapping right hand by Garcia.
To the back of the head of Colbert.
Oh, another right hook by Garcia. Colbert with his own right hand, followed by a big left hook. Now he's lining up Garcia using that right hand. He switched back to southpaw. Oh, takes a left hand from Garcia.
He
edges
tells him, come on.
Oh, man. Colbert giving us a fight that I don't know
that we want to see.
Oh, Garcia with a left hand. This is where Garcia wants to be. Oh, doubled up the right hand Garcia did. Colbert's in a fight, ladies and gentlemen. He lands his own right hand. Garcia with a left hand to the body. Colbert with a left hand upstairs. And he's on the ropes. Is he tired or is he comfortable?
I don't know, man. He's egging him on. He's also, you know, slipping a lot of those shots and trying to counter. But
we were not expecting this.
Definitely wasn't expecting this type of fight from Chris Colbert.
I wasn't expecting this type of fight, period. Like, I didn't think Luis Garcia was going to be this lively.
You know,
he's here.
Came in to tonight's fight 14-0, 10 knockouts, 3 no contests. But nobody
But a very deceiving record.
Yes, because nobody near the level of competition of a Chris Colbert. So obviously Chris being a top 10 super featherweight. Garcia's never been in the ring with nobody, like I said, nobody even close to him. So the record was interesting because you didn't really know what to expect. But round number 4 here underway.
Yo, that's Barrios' manager, bro.
Round number 5 now. Who in the corner of
he's
Garcia?
with Barrios, yeah.
Round number 5 at the 2-minute and 40-second mark.
Oh, big right hand by Colbert. And we're finding out that Garcia represented the Dominican Olympics, so his pedigree's definitely showing up tonight. He looks like he belongs. Good jab by Chris. Yo, have they not showed a scorecard? Uh-oh, the fix is in.
Uh-oh.
They haven't showed a scorecard in 5 rounds.
They usually do it after the 6, right?
Bullshit.
No?
After the 6?
Showtime?
Bro, you sure?
I'm not sure.
5 rounds, no scorecard? That seems odd. Did we miss it? Let me know in the live fight chat. And while you're there, hit that thumbs up button and go ahead and help with the visibility of the show. Put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans so they know that we're doing live fight chats for all the big fights.
Chris Colbert being a bit more on the defensive side.
Good right hand for Colbert.
Being a bit more defensive, not coming forward, kind of doing what he does best in boxing.
Yeah.
But having success at it.
Yeah, because he's picking them apart. He's using his skill. The first half of this fight, he was basically fighting Luis Garcia's fight.
A nice 1-1-2 by Colbert as he turns Garcia.
And giving him those opportunities to be able to land. Big Fish Vegas says Showtime usually shows by the 4th or 5th round, and both of those are here or past, so no card yet.
Colbert lands a nice right hand. 50 seconds
Looks
left.
like he landed an uppercut as Garcia was trying to come in.
Now 45 seconds here left in round number 5.
Oh, they're saying they showed it 2 rounds each.
Oh, okay. We must have missed it.
Hey, I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
But that goes to show I'm watching the fight.
Colbert back on the ropes.
Yo, Garcia making a name for himself
Garcia
tonight.
Garcia landed a nice left hand. And he's still on those ropes. Nice body shot by Colbert.
Oh, what is going on, Colbert?
Garcia just unleashed a 10-punch combination on Colbert against the ropes.
Shoosh. Yo, pull up Shakur's Twitter. You got to stay on top of that. These guys take shots. Uh-oh. Sosa, shout out to Sosa Crew for Life. He just said, I never do this to you, but we're in the 6th round. You giving away too many rounds. You can't do this shit. And I think he might have just said, don't fucking roll your eyes. Did he just say that?
I didn't hear no. I am on Twitter. Errol Spence tweeted, leg replacement is working Colbert.
Yeah, it's always tough. It happened to Charlo with Korobov. It's tricky. Ugas, right? Ooh, shit. That was a good right hand on this replay. And even Colbert nodded in agreement with that one.
So far, nothing from Shakur Stevenson on Twitterverse.
No card yet. No card yet. We're in the 6th round.
Shakur just tweeted, so, with the eye emoji looking like.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, am I a fucking oracle or what? This is why you come to me. I told you. I know these fucking guys.
14.
Bro, you can't talk shit because they're fucking watching. They're always watching. And look, I knew it. He's like, bro, this is what you think you were going to do to me? Shakur's watching, bro. And that's what I said in the opening of this fight. You got to sleep this motherfucker because they already think that you can't punch. Now a late replacement makes it a tough fight. Shakur comes out here and says you're not on his level. And what do the fight fans do? Agree with it, and you never get that 3-belt unification. Because remember, this fight was supposed to be for the WBA Super. Fucking Garcia just lands another right hand, right hook, and followed by a left. Oh, another straight left. Lord. Uh-oh, guys.
He's coming forward with his hands down.
We're in trouble.
Colbert should have took advantage at that moment.
6th round. Oh, God. Big right hand by Garcia again. Uh-oh. And is he hurt, bro?
I don't know,
bro. You
Kenny
can't
Bayless is he's right there.
You can't be in this posture because this is how they stop it. Good little right on the inside by Colbert, but he's got to get off these ropes.
Why is he staying there? Kenny Bayless
Bro, I don't know if he's tired or what.
And he's just there.
No, because he's trying to shoulder roll. He's trying to deflect and roll these punches, but he's got to get off the corner.
Man, he needs to get off those ropes.
Yeah, he needs the box, but he wants to fight for whatever reason.
Garcia unloading some shots. Colbert attempted a counter, but missing big.
This is, you guys got to be watching this right now. This is a fight, and it's getting into dangerous territory of becoming an upset for Colbert if he doesn't change this fighting style, because he's taking unnecessary punches.
And he's willingly going to the corner.
Fuck.
Big left hand by Garcia.
For Garcia, stumbles Colbert back, and Colbert fights off the rope with a big right hand himself. Oh, man. Yes, he is getting caught. Mars.
Colbert goes to southpaw. Garcia with another three shots.
Garcia's confidence is going through the roof right now.
Of course.
Now he's got that lead right hand down. He's feeling himself.
Round number 6 comes to an end. Both men
I
make
wonder
their way
what
to the
Sosa's
corner.
going to say now. He just asked him not to give away the round.
Let's listen.
And we're going to replay. Oh, my God. Big right hand hook for Garcia. Bro, this dude just made a name for himself. Look at all these punches. This is not a good look for the judges. You're losing this round.
No, absolutely.
You're losing this round.
And
Oh my God.
Forget the judges. Forget the judges at this
Lord.
point. The judges will only be needed if it goes the distance. You get what I'm saying? But Kenny Bayless, the referee, is right there. At moments, he was very close. I'm not saying he was close to stopping it, but we usually only see refs in that position when they're considering.
Should we be concerned that they're just the directions, the instructions they're giving is you got to stop it now. You can't be giving away no more rounds. Like they're not telling him what to do. They're telling him to stop doing a certain thing. I don't know. They better ask him, is he like having issues or something with this guy? Seems like he came out this round to box and does what he normally does.
Right. We are 40 seconds into.
Oh, straight right for Colbert lands perfectly.
45 seconds into round number 7 here. Colbert
Big
looking
right
better.
hand again by Colbert. Looping this time.
Garcia was a 12-1 coming in tonight.
And a 2.5 week short notice replacement.
As we see the unofficial
Finally.
scorecards, the unofficial scorecard, Steve Farhood has it 5 rounds to 1, 59-55
Holy shit.
for Hector Luis Garcia.
I wonder if Colbert thought he was going to take Garcia late and stop him, but he just underestimated the tank of Garcia maybe.
Yeah, a lot less active round for both men.
Oof.
That just looked sloppy on Chris Colbert there.
And Shakur, now I'm just replaying what Shakur said.
Oh, down goes Colbert.
Oh, man.
Down
I
goes
missed that.
Colbert.
Oh, my God. Refresh your Twitter. Oh, man. I hope he could. Oh, shit. Come on,
caught
champ.
with another left
Got to
hand.
hold, champ. There you go. There you go. Don't let this fucker get free shots. Jesus. Yo.
What?
I know he probably don't care, but check Wilder's Twitter. Check Wilder's Twitter. Remember, they had a sick beef. Oh, shit. Garcia unloading machine gun-like punches as Colbert's in the corner.
20 seconds still left in round number 7.
Uh-oh.
Hard warning for holding on Chris Colbert. 10 seconds left.
They don't
on round
even
number
want him
7.
to hold. My man's like, this is a fight. You got to hold when you're hurt. What is this guy talking about?
3 seconds left. Chris Colbert made it to the end of round number 7.
Oh, shit, bro. I wonder. I mean, look, he can't hurt Garcia. Does he continue?
It was the left hand that dropped Colbert. We'll see the replay momentarily. Still not taking a seat. He's receiving instruction. Can't just jump in. Can't just stand there like that.
They're telling him he can't jump in with his hands down like that, but he's not even responding to this instructions. Oh man, he got countered.
A counter straight
replay.
left is what dropped.
Yeah, hands down. Oh shit. Oh man. That hurt, bro. That hurt.
So Shakur responded to somebody on Twitter. The original tweet said, if this was Shakur Stevenson looking how Colbert is right now, y'all would be giving him hell. And Shakur responded with the hand over your face emoji, like, basically saying it's not the same standard. What's going through your mind right now, Nuss?
Nah, I'm nervous, man. He's definitely has 4 rounds left to turn it around, or he's gonna suffer his first loss, man. And he's going through some adversity right now. The best thing that he can do is come back and win this fight, kind of like Ryan Garcia did to Campbell.
Okay, like use that and get his own knockout.
Yeah, but I see this difficult, man. He's taking a lot of shots.
He's hurt, and a lot of unanswered punches, and Colbert holds on. Kenny Bayless was close to stopping it a minute here into the 8th round.
This one is tough, bro. Damn, he's on the retreat now.
No, definitely. I don't know that he recovered from that knockdown late in round number 7. We see him moving around, circling the ring.
Is that he's just trying to block? Is he? He's not boxing. He's got to use that jab, man. He's got to give Garcia something to think about. He's just letting Garcia walk down.
I mean, he just has to let it all out at this point.
Yeah, no, but he can't. He can't. It's not. He can't have a slugfest.
But he also can't take that many unanswered punches against the ropes. Kenny Bayless has been, with a close look. But here we see Chris Colbert just standing in front of him. And he's like, it's okay.
He's got to do something, bro. He can't just stand there like that taking these shots.
Oh, man.
Damn. Killer Kel says, what's wrong, Ness? You're not riding with your countrymen? It's I told you I was gonna be bittersweet. I know Chris, man, since he was freaking like younger than 12 years old. Oh my God.
Big right hand by Garcia there. Chris Colbert still coming forward though, still trying to. I don't know the thought process behind this. He's yet to land a punch in this round.
He's trying to catch Hector Garcia here with some sort of counter that's gonna knock him out, but
he's yet to land a punch this round. Garcia has already landed 22 and counts in 23. So you get what I'm saying? Chris Colbert needs to do something, and he needs to do something fast before he leaves it in the hands of somebody else.
Wow. This is definitely not going the way that I expected. Colbert needs to do something dramatic here in order to change the tide of this fight, because Garcia is running away with it and building momentum with every punch he lands.
A right left by Colbert lands on Garcia to end the round, but nothing really there behind those punches.
Wow, and Garcia takes one deep breath, but honestly, looking at him in his corner, he doesn't even look exhausted.
No, he doesn't. No deep breaths. He's not asking for water. He gets a little bit, but he doesn't seem tired.
I think this guy's name is Bob Santos, right?
I'm not sure, Nuts, to be honest with you.
Wow, this is what? We're going into the 9th?
Yes.
Whoa, guys. Dangerous. Dangerous right now.
It's been a very interesting Showtime card so far, Ness, if you think about it.
Yeah, all 3 fights were super competitive and exciting.
You know, Jerwin Ancajas lost his title in an upset. In an upset on the Showtime opener. Obviously, Gary Russell with an interesting stoppage of Viktor Postol in their last round of their 10-round attraction. And now here tonight, Garcia, you know, the late replacement underdog, 12-1 underdog, landing huge shots, having dropped Chris Colbert.
I got Julio Guzman with the $5 super chat saying, sorry, but I'm loving this. Cocky millennials fighters getting their reality checks. And that's what I'm saying. This is why he needs to come back and pull off a Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell so that people can't use this one against him.
Shakur responding to a fan on Twitter that said, this kid was calling out Shakur Stevenson, crying, laughing face. Shakur responds with about 10 emojis of the hand over your face. Like, seriously?
Well,
Luis Cuba Arias.
Nothing on the...
Luis Cuba Arias saying, trying to be pretty can get ugly real quick.
Yeah. Nothing from Bronze Bomber, though, right?
Nothing from Deontay since New Year's.
Wow.
Not very active on Twitter.
All right. Well, shout out to Deontay for being the bigger man. We got a super chat from James Benavidez out there in Alabama. Says Gary Russell Jr. would have stopped Colbert. Oh, God. Now they're all coming out to get him.
Man, I'm telling you, that's how it is, Ness.
I'm telling you.
Here, a minute and a half into round number 9.
He needs to turn it around, man. I got Mad Bet 100 that says, who does JT beat at 147 top 10? So what top 10 does Josh Taylor beat at 147? Let me pull up those rankings for the next round, I guess. Man, Colbert, we need something big, champ.
Minute left here into round number 9. Garcia still coming forward. Colbert in the corner with the high guard.
Double right hook by Garcia.
Colbert throws to the body, but Garcia throws 2 more lefts in between that. Colbert with the wild left missing.
So Josh Taylor beats Conor Benn. He's in the top 10, 147-pound division. I would even say he beats David Avanesian.
Oh, absolutely.
Who is obviously Avanesian's number 8. Yeah, he's going to need a knockout.
Colbert with the chopping right hand there in the clinch, followed by the left hook. All of those came in the clinch. He's going to need a knockout,
bro. Oh, big right hand by Colbert. And followed by a left hook by Colbert.
He needs to... Round number 9 now comes to an end.
No, he needs a stoppage, bro.
No, absolutely.
He needs a straight up stoppage right now. It's gotten into no man's land. I got Big Fish Vega. Would love to see Russell Jr. versus Matias, Sabril. What? Someone said he cannot. Did I just hear that? Did someone in Colbert's corner just said you can knock him out too?
They're trying to bring that confidence in him. I mean, they know.
That was a clean right.
They know that that's his only chance now at this point.
Well, this was one of Colbert's best rounds. That one should have hurt him a little more than it did. But let's see, man. This is the 10th now?
Going into the 10th.
So he still got 3 to do it.
Yes, round 10 now underway. Colbert standing in front of him, though, unleashing some big shots.
Well, again, man, we go back to the original conversation. You know, Garcia
left hook lands by Colbert.
Has never been here. He's never been on this level. He's never been in these rounds.
Against this level of competition.
But against a person like
Chris Colbert has also never faced this amount of adversity as he lands a beautiful left hook clean to the jaw of Garcia, who now holds. Colbert has him against the ropes.
And he aggressively pushed Garcia off of him, gets a warning from Kenny Bellis.
A very stern warning at that. They still gave that 9th round to
Oh,
Garcia.
put your hands up, fams. He just got poked in the eye and thought the fight was going to get a pause.
Yeah, Colbert needs a knockout here.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing people on Twitter saying, people in the boxing world saying that too many voices in the corner of Colbert.
I mean, it always gets a little hectic once you suffer some adversity. Everybody wants to, tell you what you need to do, man. Everybody wants to
big left hand.
Get back.
Big left landed by Garcia.
That one hurt him. He backed up.
And Chris Colbert in the corner.
Oh, he played possum. Played possum and countered Garcia with his own right hand.
Followed by the over the top left. But Garcia's unleashing shots here.
He's getting no warnings. I feel like some of these are slipping behind the head there when they're close.
Who, Garcia?
Yeah.
Something to keep an eye out for.
Good body shot by Garcia to the right hook to the body. And now he's just pounding him to the body. Colbert just holding on for no reason.
Back to the ropes.
He must not recover from that left, man. Oh, man.
And another clinch as Garcia was unleashing some shots, but not too much behind those shots he was letting go.
I got Brandon with a super chat says, Garcia coming back to Santo Domingo to get these cold presidentes. Shout out to Brandon from the Dominican Republic.
Colbert talking there in the corner, but Garcia unleashing shots and another clinch.
I hope. I love Colbert, but I hope they don't rob Garcia. If he deserves the win, let him get his win.
Shakur Stevenson responding to a fan that said, apparently this dude was going to kill Shakur. Tags Shakur and says, what do you think? Shakur responds by saying, yeah, that's the man who said he was willing to kill me.
Damn, I knew it.
And for those of you who may have not caught it then, obviously something to speak about now, but both gentlemen were on your show and had a few words to say to each other, Ness.
Oh yeah. It got crazy between those two, and I was very, very excited to see the possibility of that fight. Obviously, Shakur has a fight scheduled April 30th where he'll unify that same division, bringing his WBO and Valdez's WBC together. This would have been the one of the final pieces if Colbert could have gotten this win and get that elevation in the WBA to then cause a 3-belt unification between the two, who obviously had some bad blood, but I don't know. It's not looking that way.
It is not. Round number 11, start of the championship rounds, Ness. And I feel like it's more than safe to say at this point in the fight, Chris Colbert absolutely 100% needs a knockout to win this fight.
Absolutely 100%, without a doubt. Yeah, he needs it to go down right away. And in a hurry, man. It's not looking good for the home team. There's no belt on the line, so maybe he'll be able to get a
big right hand by Garcia lands there. Shakur retweeting someone who said he said he's a dog. Where's the dog at?
Man, they taking all these shots at my boy, huh?
Shakur just tweeted, all bark, I told ya.
Oh, man. Why are they doing this to my boy, man?
Big left lands there by Garcia. Another clinch. We are now reaching the halfway point of round number 11. Garcia with a wide lead, having dropped Colbert in the 7th round. Again, Colbert with another clinch. Garcia doesn't seem to be letting as many shots go as we are halfway into this round, but
oh man, another chopping right hook by Garcia
and another clinch by Colbert.
Damn, they killed my energy. I didn't expect Garcia to be this much of gamed fighter. Wow, he's bringing the pain to Colbert. Colbert on the back foot now, trying to buy time.
And something that we've seen just in boxing today, obviously he started with Jack Catterall, as we called that fight, live from Scotland. And, you know, we saw it in the first fight on the Showtime telecast with Jerwin Ancajas. So, you know, huge upset, losing his IBF strap. So it's been one of those days in the sport of boxing.
I got a Cash App from Anthony Johnson that says, TBV, 3 fire emojis.
Both men put their hands in the air. Garcia initiates, and they kind of tell each other, like, stand in the middle of the ring. As he does that, Garcia catches Colbert with a big left and now has Colbert in the corner, unleashing shots, 8, 9, 10 punches. Chris Colbert comes back with a 3-punch combination of his own. 10 seconds left in round number 11. Both men unleashing punches on each other, landing shots to the body, landing shots upstairs.
Damn.
Round number 11 has come to an end.
I mean, he needs a knockout.
Shakur tweeting, dude said he don't know if I got the dog in me, but he down every round and choosing to survive. He not even trying to win no more. Wow.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm hoping he's conserving for this last round here and he's able to pull something off.
Definitely, you know, needing
Garcia sounds like he's telling him to get to that body. Sosa telling him, come on, baby, let's work. Come on. Yo, he's just said one more round and you're the champion of the world. So see, the elevation of the WBA probably still exists, man. Remember that Colbert did have a WBA regular or interim.
The interim, if I'm not mistaken.
Telling you, man, a lot at stake with this fight.
Can you double check BoxRec on that, Ness?
Yes. For this fight, it doesn't say that any belt is on the line.
Oh, Garcia with the barrage of punches. Chris Colbert responds. You know, another clinch at this point. You know, Chris knows he needs a knockout. Kenny Bayless with the warning on Garcia. But at this point, if Garcia sees it to see the belt, he sees, you know, the biggest win of his career.
Absolutely. And the first big win on his resume, the first notable win on his resume. And it just goes to show, never judge a book by its cover.
Chris Colbert just kind of moving around the center of the ring. I mean, does that tell you that he's just trying to make it to see the
it's giving truth to the words of Shakur Stevenson. Is this what survival looks like? And now the crowd is booing, something that we don't normally get to report because we can't hear it, but they are now booing for, Colbert's backpedaling.
Jamel Herring tweets, quote, I don't fight for belts, end quote. Well, after this performance, he won't have to worry about fighting for any belt.
I don't got the sound bites, but shit, they coming for my man.
Hashtag Primetime, man. He's just circling around the ring at this point. He just doesn't want to get knocked out. Shakur responds to that tweet by Jamel Herring saying, and he said he would have stopped you early. Shaking my head.
Oh, my God. It is now become an all-out feast on taking shots at my boy Colbert, and the fight isn't even over. This is what I'm saying. No chill. This sport has no chill.
Look, Jamel just responds to Shakur. Yup, that's why I'm on his ass, bro.
You better believe it, bro.
1 minute left, and I mean, Garcia with his hands up, like, seriously, you're not even going to try to fight as Colbert just circles the ring. Garcia kind of just following him around, throws the left that doesn't really connect flush, but, you know, Colbert obviously just trying to make it to see the end of round 12. 40 seconds left in the fight.
He's
Big
not
right
even
hand.
punching.
No,
bro.
he's just trying to make it to see the end of the round.
He's not even punching. It's 27 seconds left in the final round, and he's not punching.
And as we hear the crowd with the Garcia chant, Chris Colbert just circling around. Garcia trying to throw punches, but it's hard with Colbert on the move. 10 seconds
10
left.
seconds left. Oh, my God. This is so hard to watch.
Garcia with his hand up, and as we hear the final bell.
Oh, man. And Garcia with Dominicans in the crowd.
Garcia in the arms of his trainer with his hand up. We see the crowd's reaction, a lot of clapping going on. Garcia definitely brought some people out for the main event tonight. You know, obviously Chris Colbert was the favorite. Like I said, Garcia was a plus 1,200.
Oh, my God.
Coming into tonight's
Whoever
fight.
bet on that man made money. 100 paid your mortgage.
Yo,
Lord.
I know I've been reading fighters' tweets, but I have to read this tweet by Jake Donovan from Boxing Scene. Shout out to Jake Donovan.
He's a writer.
He said, 12 rounds done. Primetime chicken just got two-pieced. That's bad.
Wow. Yo, Twin Munoz, the Dominican from Florida, says, damn, bittersweet, but Dominican flag, flex emoji. De lo mio.
Ness, I mean, you were just telling me earlier how Chris used to come up to you selling candy, trying to raise money for his amateur tournaments, and
I ain't never say he was trying to raise money. And I said he came up to me with his belts.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of another New Yorker just told me yesterday that they used to be in the train stop selling candy. No, but obviously knowing Chris since so young,
God,
you know.
No, it's hurting. This is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. You know, he was speaking his career into existence, and it was amazing to watch. But this was hard to digest. This fight. It's you know. Look at these shots. I mean, this replay is in slow motion is hard, man. Look at that eye. Wow, we got a super chat here from Julio Guzman. Andre Ward has Colbert winning 8-4. Joke. Laugh out loud. Yo, you guys are so mean. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It doesn't matter in the future if you're in Australia, the present, or the past. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. We got Dual Ingrams, who has just become a member at the contender level.
As we go to the scorecards, unanimous decision.
Damn. It hurts, man.
2 judges had it 118-109. 1 judge 119-108. Title
World
eliminator.
title eliminator. They got the right decision.
They did get the right decision, but what do you think? Only 1 round and 2 rounds, respectively, to Colbert? 2 judges only gave Colbert 2 rounds, and 1 judge.
Farhad gave him 1 round, so you know it's not like it's.
Oh, on the final?
No, I mean when we had last seen his card, he had only given him 1 round.
That's true.
I got a couple super chats here. You keep your eye out for the post fight.
I got you.
I'll rock these super chats. KDDR says Colbert got humbled just like AB did by Maidana. Glove emoji, fire emoji, 100 emoji. And
we got the interview with Hector Garcia.
They took his interim belt. He's wearing it. So we got Julio Guzman. Okay, we read actually. So we're all up to date on super chats.
Did you notice the second person he thanked was Al Heyman?
Yep.
First guy, then Al Heyman. You think he's talked about?
And I was right. That is Bob Santos.
3-week notice for Garcia. It was actually 2.5 week notice for Garcia.
He said he's got a bunch of years in the sport waiting for his opportunity, and they gave him an opportunity, so he was able to show you guys what he can do. He came in here hungry and with ambition. Wow, he dedicated this win to Ishmael Salas, who isn't here today, but he helped him. And he just said that Ishmael Salas gave him the confidence in telling him that he will be able to win this fight.
They look at the knockout that came in round
knocked down.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, don't be doing that to my boy. He ain't get knocked out, y'all.
Errol Spence saying, dude came off 2.5 week notice. Respect, man. Came ready off 2.5 week notice.
Yeah. Oof. Jim Gray bringing out the big guns. Basically asking him, did he get surprised that Colbert decided to dance the last 2 rounds instead of trying to go for it? He said he heard him to the body, and once he heard him to the body, he said from there on, Colbert wasn't even a boxer anymore. Wow.
Obviously this is the title limiter. He's calling for it.
Yeah, they asked him, does he want the fight with Gutierrez? And he said, of course. I've worked my entire life to be in this position, so I want that fight next. Damn.
So, obviously we know that, like I've mentioned earlier.
Sucks, man.
As I mentioned earlier in the telecast.
I told you it would be bittersweet. Garcia, I said this shit before it started because, again, I'm in that rock and a hard place where I'm fucking Dominican and I should be happy because now this guy's life changes, but it also changed the life of Colbert. Like, Colbert's journey is now reset.
Steve Farhood goes now to Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert, by the way.
Not Steve Farhood, Jim Gray.
Yeah, Jim Gray. I'm sorry. By the way, Colbert was a minus 2,200 tonight.
Okay.
Chris Colbert being very respectful, saying that he takes his loss like a man, but wants to run it back. Saying Garcia was a better man.
Tough moment, man. He continues to say he apologizes to his fans, that he let us down. But he's saying he wasn't himself tonight.
And that was the reason for him taking those last 2 rounds off, basically like not engaging. That was a question of specifically to the. What do you think, Ness?
It's hard for me, man. He handled the post-fight interview very well. He embraced, Garcia, invited him into his interview. Obviously, asked for the rematch.
Thanking him and his team, for taking the fight on late notice.
Yeah, I mean, I interpret that totally different. I interpret that as like, yo, I gave you a shot, give me a shot.
Right, no, for sure. He wants to run it back.
Yeah, he wants that run back.
But nonetheless, very humble in defeat. Yeah. Very respectful in defeat. No excuses.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but fighters say no excuses after they give you an excuse, which was, I wasn't myself. That's an excuse.
Well, no, when being asked what took place, he was like, Garcia was just the better man.
Yeah, he did say that.
I wasn't my best tonight, and I respect that and I like that from Chris. And you know what? It was a very entertaining fight for the most part. They did exchange punches and stuff like that.
No, it was completely entertaining. I think that the biggest issue for me, and the reason that my reaction obviously isn't portraying, how exciting this fight was, is because it's bittersweet. Either way that it went, it was going to affect me in one way or another because Garcia being Dominican and me understanding the difficulties to get out of that country and to make it, and the importance of a win over Colbert, and obviously the journey that Colbert was on now.
And being the first man to drop Colbert, being the first man to drop Colbert. Obviously, Chris Colbert has been somebody on the radar of true boxing fans for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And
compared to Mayweather,
obviously he was part of that Netflix documentary. So obviously,
B-Hop basically mentored him.
And the guidance and mentorship of Deion Sanders as well. That's why he said because of Deion, he got that Primetime nickname. Wasn't able to live up to it tonight, Ness. What do you think Chris Colbert needs to do?
It's not Colbert. I think that we're starting to see that history is repeating itself. They need to obviously pay attention and be aware of that. And teams of Colbert's level need to stop accepting late replacements. I know they need that check. They just went through the 8-week, 12-week training camp. You spent a lot of money. You paid sparring partners. You put them up in hotels and fed them. So there's a lot of expenses that go with training with a fight. But this is a gamble that you can't take.
No, it is.
This is a gamble that you can't take. Look, you thought to yourself, oh, this guy, he didn't fight anybody. He's from the DR. He's not on this level. He's not preparing for me for 8 weeks. You got to prepare for me for 8 weeks is what you're telling yourself when you're feeling yourself. But obviously this man on 2 weeks' notice was able to ruffle everything. Fucking the whole house of cards is coming crashing down.
And we've seen it recently. Obviously this was a title eliminator, but we saw it recently, right? When Bam Rodriguez took the fight on short notice against Carlos Cuadras.
Yeah.
In a title fight, moved up 2 weight classes.
And upset him.
Dominated him.
It's happening more and more. Listen, the biggest one was AJ. Andy. 5 weeks short notice. Guys got to stop.
No, absolutely.
Charlo got lucky in the Colbert fight. People thought he deserved to get a loss there. And that was short notice. People got to stop taking it. But again, in one hand, you do take it and then you show your skill that you're able to adjust and adapt to whatever style at whatever time. So this whole sport is about their competitive nature. So, that it's also a challenge, but it's a huge risk that's going to set him back now. Hopefully he can get the rematch. It'll show whether or not he has favor with Al Heyman because we don't usually see rematches on the Heyman side of things. But we got Julio Guzman, definitely well above 3 to 4 super chats. No soundbite at the moment. But he says, you can tell Colbert is hurting inside. Hope he can embrace this as a learning experience to make him better. Glad to see he's not blaming a weighted suit for his loss. Colbert was humbled tonight. Man, Wilder will never They will never let him
Live that down ever.
Just let it go, man. It's over. That happened so long ago. You guys, geez, Louise. No, I didn't put coin on the fight, Luis Reyes. I didn't, and I'm glad that I did not. Because I would have lost. Like we lost the kitty earlier, listening to Danny Alvarez, Mr. Bet the under himself.
I thought the under was the meal ticket.
Nah, it's all good, champ. Listen,
Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, more?
I think this the last of it though.
Damn, he not gonna let it go.
Shakur tweets, he didn't make no excuses though, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
At least Shakur is that big, like you know that shows as well. That shows maturity as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he obviously could have went down the blame game route, man. Listen, tough one for Team Colbert. Shout out to Team Soulside Crew for life, man. You know, get back on the bike is all I can say. For you guys tuning in, I want to thank you guys for joining us. We do appreciate it. Looks like numbers have even jumped up after the fight. Is this another super chat? Yes, it is. Potato Chip says, round one, when he switched stances, then switched right back, the mental chess game was on. Colbert checked out after that, in my opinion. Damn.
Still hitting you, huh, Nuss?
Yeah, man. This was one of my guys, man. And again, I understood what it meant if he would have got that Shakur fight.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
You know how big that would have been for him?
But he's still young, still a lot of fight left in him, only 25, so
of course.
I'm sure we'll see him bounce back.
Speaking of bouncing back, we'll be bouncing back Monday. Tomorrow I'll be traveling back to Florida. So no Sunday show unless somehow we can pull off an evening show at our normally scheduled time at 7 p.m., all depending on travel. But I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Thank you for joining us throughout our live fight chats today on theboxingvoice.com. This is Daniel Alvarez.
Ringwalk Danny on all platforms. And till next time.
Nes GTO on all platforms. Arrivederci.